That's self-awareness, though. Think about it.
Some people are mediocre.
Right.
No. Humble Dad is 100% correct, because look at what he's saying. He's saying that people are mediocre, but pretend that they want advanced circumstances, elite circumstances. That is the exact society we are living in today.
So I
have 3 baby fathers and 4 kids, and I deserve a high value man. That is the most self-unaware statement I've ever heard.
That ain't what he said. He said
called delusion.
No, he said there are people who are okay with being mediocre. That's self-awareness. I'm cool where I'm at.
No, that's called laziness.
But what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. Self-awareness, you are able to understand what you're capable of, right?
Some people aren't capable of that much.
Huh? I'm sorry.
There are people out there that aren't capable of much, and they're aware of that.
But that's not true.
Or they could be capable of a lot, and they say, "I don't want to do it."
Right. That's laziness. So self-awareness
is self-aware. It may be lazy. You can
bro.
Bro.
Listen what I'm saying. Okay. Most people are mediocre by choice. Okay. Most people have the ability to be a good cook or a great cook. All it takes is effort most of the time, right? I'm just giving an example, right? Everybody can be a great cook. In my estimation, everybody can learn math, because that's what I was. I was a math teacher, right? So everybody is capable. It's about, are you going to give that effort to learn the steps it requires to understand understand what problem, how to solve the problem, is what I'm saying. But most people are lazy. Right, so it's not that they are not self-aware. Is what I'm saying. I think y'all using the definition.
I would say that I think both can exist at the same time. I think somebody can be self-aware and lazy at the same time. You can be self-aware. You can be self-aware of your situation, but like, I don't want to do it, and that you can still be lazy. I don't think the antonym to self-awareness is laziness.
Or true.
Or
it's called complacency.
Okay.
I'm not saying that people should be
lazy. A person can be lazy by choice.
That means that they are suppressing what it is that they're self-aware that they could do.
Yeah, like, but they're self-aware of it.
No, or they're making a completely self-aware decision. They're saying, I have the decision to be, not lazy right now, and have the decision to be lazy. Right now, I'm going to decide to be lazy. I know I'm being lazy, and I'm okay with that. That's self-awareness.
I'm going to just be mature, and I'm going to just say, okay.
So look, I got pushback for whoever said everybody's situationally aware. I don't believe that. Only way to be situationally aware, you have to have some foreknown knowledge of the situation that you're getting into, or witness some type of experience related to the situation that you're in. You can go in the military. You could take 100% of everybody, every soul in United States soil, and put them in a uniform. There's no way they're going to be situationally aware until they get trained. So that's called foreknowledge.
All right, let's get Sir Hill. We got Shan and Sir Hill that haven't said anything on the topic just yet. Seems like Shan was fixing a shitty situation. Welcome back, bro.
Did Lewis say
Mic check 1 2? Mic check 1 2?
Yeah,
can y'all hear me? Oh, okay.
Oh, Luis.
I'm not really sure where to jump in. Sorry, I'm tardy. Trigger Mike got the big mic on tonight. As soon as he speaks, everybody gets drowned out. He got the gain all the way up. Situation. You guys are talking about situational awareness and self-awareness. Situational awareness, as I don't know how many brothers in here has been in the military. That's the conscious knowledge of knowing what's going on around you and where you're at. Right? You have to be taught that. Most people aren't situationally aware. In a restaurant, when I was deployed to Mogadishu, and we had, like I mentioned to you guys before, when I was part of Black Hawk Down, for those that seen the movie, you don't know what's going on until it happens. And you typically do a cordon and search, or you send somebody out to come back and tell everybody what's going on. But just to be self-aware, you'd almost have to be a fucking genie or some kind of swami, or figure out what's going on, have some sort of foresight. Rarely are most average people situationally aware of their surroundings. That's why, I mean, hell, that's how a lot of people get caught slacking in school shootings, and police officers get ambushed by somebody that's in the car. You do your best to try to prevent that, But just generally speaking, most people aren't situationally aware.
But I think
self-awareness. Huh?
I was gonna say, but I think a school shooting isn't something that's natural to somebody's environment. Like people don't go to school every single day, but like, man, it might be a school shooting today. I got to be aware of that. Like that's not a thing that's normal.
I got you, Sweeney. Yeah, I know, but that's my point. The whole thing is, despite the amount of school shootings that we have and teachers are going to school every day, you never know exactly what's going to happen. And even when it happens, you're not really sure what the fuck to do. 9/11, people just, right now, everybody, there's people in downtown, they got parachutes in their buildings. So like over at the Bonaventure Hotel, at a lot of the skyrise buildings, ever since 9/11, there's been a lot of people that's anything above 10 floors. They got parachutes under their office desk in case something happens. You want to be prepared for what's going to happen, but you can never really be fully prepared. And being situationally aware is knowing where you are and what's going on. The part that is the problem is a lot of people don't know what's going on despite where they are. I think that's what I'm saying on that. I know you want to push back, Sweeney, because you've been pushing back all night. Let me finish.
Go ahead, bro.
Then there's self-awareness, right? So self-awareness, that's knowing your own character and how you feel and what you're capable of and and your motives and where you want to go. I'm sorry, I don't know who's with or without Humble Dad, but most people are not self-aware. When you ask women, rate yourself from 1 to 10, fresh face out the shower, no makeup on. They're all 10s. They really believe that.
No, they don't.
Yes. They really believe it. Now, they know better. They know better. But a lot of people think that they're more capable than they actually are.
No.
A lot of people, everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everybody thinks that they have the strength to do what's necessary to be a successful entrepreneur. Everybody thinks that they are wonderful drivers. And if anything was to bolt out in front of them, they'd be able to handle it and swerve the car. It's all good. I got it under control. That's why I can tailgate and I ain't gonna get in no accident. A lot of people that smoke and drink think they can hold their liquor. A lot of people think that they are capable of doing things that they just can't do until they get tested and then they fail and they're like, damn, I didn't know it was that hard.
That's called verbal confidence, Shannon. Those people who they say that. Hey, look, man, if something happened, I got you. But deep down inside, motherfuckers know that they ain't got you.
See, that's the thing about it, Bruiser, because if deep down inside, they would never try. But a lot of people do try and still fail.
Yeah, but the verbal confidence
they couldn't do certain things. And we could play with semantics, because that's what I'm hearing a lot. Everybody's like, no, that's this, that's that. No, we talk about self-awareness, right? Most people think that they can do things that they absolutely cannot do. A lot of people think they can shoot a gun until you take them to target practice and they miss the whole damn target. They think it's easy. A lot of people think that they can do things that they simply can't. A lot of people think that they can ride a skateboard. I remember when the hoverboard came out, everybody thought they can ride them until they busted their head open and they had to put laws in because the ERs is filling up with people cracking their skull open. A lot of people think that they can do stuff that they can't do.
But Shannon, when we're this detailed, I think it's acceptable, and I think it's okay to be with semantics. When you're this precise and detailed when you're talking about it, I think it's okay to be play with semantics, because one could argue that you may be talking about instant or immediate self-awareness,
not instant,
because we do know with self-awareness you still reserve the ability to grow, being self-aware, to being able to evolve. That still takes place when you're self-aware. Being self-aware doesn't mean that you're at a constant state. There's a level there is a level of progression from being human beings that are self-aware. It's called evolution. If I know, I could have a delusion saying that, okay, look, I could dunk a basketball, knowing I can't fucking dunk a basketball. I go up there and try to, I get hung on the rim, I fall on my back. But that doesn't mean I'm not capable of dunking a basketball if I go and actually get the training.
How would you know? Listen to me. A lot of people think they can jump higher than they actually can until they try it. Then they realize, then they become aware that they can't do certain things. Yeah, it's not until they try and fail. Bruiser, it's not until they try and fail and realize, okay, thank you for the knowledge that I didn't have before. Now I'm aware that I can't do what I thought I can do.
Do you think do you think that most people don't understand their limitations? I think
I can answer that.
I think most people understand their limitations. That's why they don't go out and try it. You don't see.
No. I think so what you're saying, Sweeney, usually you understand your limitation for things that may be fatal, let's say, right? But just like Shan said, I can hold my liquor. How many times we heard that? So I'll tell you a quick story about how us as young men overestimate our limitations. I went up to this young girl named Brittany. I was 16, 17 years old. I said, give me a shot at that ass. I'm going to blow that back out. I said it just like that. Okay? First time. I ain't never did nothing in my whole life. 2 pumps in. I ain't know what was going on. I was like, my back was weak. I overestimated my capability of doing stuff. Okay? And young men do that every day.